some more Final Fantasy 14 online. So I did a few quests. I think I might have done a main quest by accident. But we met a Primo. I wasn't paying that much attention. Probably should have. Before that, check out my squadron. Ah, I bet. I was kind of worried they were going to fail. Our squad has been pulled by leagues and bounds, but I think it's time for them to show their hand and more challenging environment. One more squad have be so challenging this by these hatches for them by job is finds they first improve your squad and remember the vision and trim as much as before doing program. Go right in. What you do, what you do. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, we got a new one. Gonna fail, but whatever. We'll learn from it. Yeah, sure. Thanks for following. Dun, 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 dun. One long term. Alright. Alright. Holy Sea of Ishgard. This is how you get the Dark Knight. What just happened? There he is. I've always been more fond of airship travel that showed the one upon your face, the one the blood pumping in your veins from the summit. I find the whole experiment invigorating. Or may have similar joy of having sheer deadly again, In any event, I'm more sick for the congregation and informs Sir Emperor of all that says correct. And willingly should have returned to the man by now. When now go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal. Alright. I like this place. I like Ishgard. Master, should I show you into the manor? Oh, you returned. Oh, you good, God, did you guys strike me so hard? Follow, he did not prove how I hid a man and gave clue to how endangered the lives of others through my own reckless incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? When he smack you? It's the other one, the other brother, right? The forest suffers a little bit as though he has something to say. My sir, my lord, look how much I speak with you regarding your time with Lord Android and Lord Emily, and if you remain here for a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Emanalane's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
Of course, I'm the hero.
My lord.
What up?
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What?
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. Exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Though you have won the hearts of many of my countrymen, there are those who would never be swayed, men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your success, even as we celebrate them. Dislike that one such members of House Zamail is manipulating circumstances, for he is not manageable and apology of his own volition. You may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Your the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do as well to speak with Sir Emery, the congregation for Knights Most Heavenly. He would know more of these charges. Alright. Where should we go? Whatever. Improve it very well. I wasn't sure if I was be allowed to go there. Oh, on the ground. Oh. Maybe it's not here I'm supposed to go. Oh, hey, there's that one guy. It's been too long without the visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alpha and Mr. Taro, I take it. Word of the enchantment reached us while I was delivering my report on the London Perma. Truly, I do not wish some more literature. These charges or that flying feathered whale. That circle was accusations are baseless. I had no doubt refute them will be difficult. However, season 9 of the Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights and all of Ishgard sworn to serve his infants alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is impeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the science I've done routing the heritage and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back and driven horror, and to prove themselves true allies of on countless occasions, is there not what we can do? I fear that there is but one path left for us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course, in the trial by combat section by the Inquisition, the victory claim is judged to regardless of the petitioner's standings. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. This is a Master Alpha and Mr. Char will be expected to face Sir Roger the second of his choosing, another knight of the Heavensward most likely. Two of them by the third that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alpha's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to persevere. Mr. Char, on the other hand, is quite obviously the benefit of martial arts, and it should be a forthright to name a champion to fight in her stead. Well, least you doubt I'm ready and willing to serve in the cabinet, as I'm sure is Lord Richard, but all he resents to know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, perhaps in the realm at large. This settled, I will visit Master Alpha and I want to inform him of our intentions. Christian, meet me in the turkish room when you have made ready unto them, my friend. The show may have some hopefully intent as well as many other will have his interest in the outcome. Certain I am in preparation, my friend. The Knights of the Heavensward for a certain test for one such as you. and they should regard the seal with suspicion even after you some others of fate is bad company. Beyond the grave justice you suffered will die. This wrong may swiftly be righted. Can it be fixed? What is music? Songs is so. Losing everything when the trial began the petition, we asked to stay his charge because I invited to respond. Then, in accordance with law, we asked to reinstate the request for trial by combat. Was I just acknowledged Mr. Judge's right to name a champion that in the winning must make your appearance? Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sergio's face. See his true opponent to us will be priceless. Most seriously, should begin to lose heart. Look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you could ever have been contrived to doubt yourself. Now you ready? I'm ready. I was born ready.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
This guy looks like an asshole. It's like a brute.
Let the accused step forward. Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge. But
Your voice sounds different.
I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Me.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
Ooh. At least I'm not alone in this. I'm fighting with Alfred Node.
O Halone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Come on, you wanted this, remember?
I have my pride.
Well, no you don't. I think you are. No, Apano! Come on over there.
This isn't...
There you go. Well, heal yourself. No. Come on, Alpha, we got this. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, bro. No! Right when I beat him, bro. Do this one first.
I have my pride.
Barry does any damage, so that's good.
I've got you now. Down with you!
That was a little bit too easy. There you go. I mean, we won. The furry has spoken. For a little touch are your hero acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive it for wisdom and see justly wrought by our divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Deliver from an ultimate demise, yet my thanks as always. For was my victory to see how you strove in the face of adversary, two brave young souls bound together by their pursuit bond of Cameron and why stirred me to the very depths of my soul. I've been treated such a respect or seems only right that present with you a humble token of my admiration. Pray receive to me a jugular whistle. Whether you may summon black jugular fully trained and ready to fly. Oh, nice. Remember, is she not strong, eager, will you say, will you take her for your steed? Sure. Lord Alfred, jugglers are prohibited in the supreme scare driven of head out of the great door to you. Steed must remain outside. Well, I can understand. The compass acquired. You have plenty of black jewel. When we're in the mountain, you will have the ability to fly behind such a has been met. To fly a given region, you must first find an attune to all of the currents. Since you will need to concern, however, most can be exploration to aid with you. You must also obtain either compass will provide you with both the bearing and the distance, and near either current upon the compass can be found in collection in the duty section of the main menu to review products like travel the menu followed by either currents. Okay. My black chocobo. What's this? I can't use it now. Don't hurry, I think you can do well with the well-deserved rest. Like your word well and good, but the true reward for your efforts they should be raised upon the creatures of the meaning for mandate, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray turn to fortune's manner that count since done so already. They what they'll look be the script of these events. Ouch. Didn't love me. Yeah, I need to talk to him first. He's on the manor, yes. Gunless bombs on his game as her guiding us to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess I did fear for your safety, which is nice. I doubt your powers. You understand? I'm really knew the strength of your opponent. You do not have of exceeding my expectations. Besting two of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on by the fair who hasn't been paying attention. She was sure to do so from now on. My lord, we had just re-advanced from the vault. His Eminency, the Archit, requests the Prince of Mass Power. An invasion from the Architship. What an honor! A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you will be wise not to delay. Go and we will speak anon. The priest will be waiting for you outside the vault, and find yourself to him. He will escort you inside. Let me see if it's guard. Want to go there again? Alright. Guardian Priest. Where Audrey, you guys are this way, please. Hey, it's everyone.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
Looks like Ramu with the beard.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate.
You're good.
But, as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyr?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence? As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
They're leaving too. Hey, my helmet's off.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Asians?
You faced them before.
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power, that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet.
But they're Katsuki, or like Organization
Yet, were I to refuse
13.
them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Steal the priest of the vault. Oh, they're back.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
Yeah, still not used to his voice actor. Blade broken?
Well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you.
What?
When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
What? He loved the
If the General
Sultanate.
dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchefon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay.
Gotta save him.
We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
Let's do it. One needs some excitement. Playing general affair, from West shares playing of action interests. Rauburn. Though the shit called for it will avail the little of charge. Headlong into Udo with our plan before we formally plan how we must first learn how to think standing in the Sultanate, which is why I probably visit Luzina. Hey, you heard me right. Well, you are by your original I acted as a determined trade negotiation between House Fortum and the Lewis course to send negotiation party to send word to the Admiral Presence, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we have a sole ally in Lims that the Admiral has pleasure full courage effort to rescue Ruban. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her that we might discuss how best to proceed. Nigeria to Horses Palace, but President never fails to include our allies after all. We are on Lims and make just unknown to Sergeant and Heaven Hall. Lord, they will meet to the bridge. Alright. Praise how long the master of mystery child did not come to harm. Pardon me is all you require. God, let's hope we're not too late to save General Rubash. I should have told you sooner, brother. Excuse me, but with Cheryl and everything, you're good. No, go back. The residents been used, so we're now taking her. Yeah, I want to see what they have to say about everything that happened.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See. But full glad was I to learn that you had.
Her voice changed as well.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seed Seer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seed Seer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Could it be?
What?
I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing.
No.
To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed.
No!
Upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the Brass Blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
Crystal Braves.
Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Hey. I'll be back. I'm back. Oban survivors of our Urzana alliance. We can afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Uda to spell the end of the alliance. and warlike as now. There is to be a rescue falls to you and yours to attempt it. Oh, I have no other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Heavensward. By way of first step, you should seek out domain contact. You will find her among the frontier hands that rule this whole work in the kitchen. Is it safe to go there? Still have her mask or no? Because I wasn't feeling her without her mask. She had like dragon skin or something, or snake skin. Let me go inside. Here goes off. You easy now, friend. I'm not reason I'm not forwarded to read the rumors, so I can't will let you pat orders or orders. What? So everything I've done. The part you play with retails. Can't wait to see what would happen. You have some nerve showing your feet here, chair. I had to haul you in for your crime, and I will accept you doubtless put up a fight, and I've been ordered not to bring coffee into town. Or probably spread the people on weak cameras, innocent bystanders getting hurt. If I were to find you anywhere else, though, you would not find me so late. Consider yourself warned. I don't know, traitor. You guys just believe all the rumors. Where's this at? I heard the rumors anywhere you let head off, though. Keep on doing with the rumors away. There ain't nothing here. Well, that's good. I know more hardly was there. So again, the flag organized where I might believe so we refused to take a plane. The cruiser brigade turned out upon it and took the resistance home by force. In the chaos, some of a few of my companions and I were able to slip away unnoticed. They were afraid of it, so watch over the moon and what in your return you have done well by. We do not forget our debts. We swear to do with our power to aid you. So to so before you arrive, I see word from Muslim that you were searching for General Ruba, and Aaron will have informed you he was removed from his cell in the master pit. At the similar justice, you should that you know what was wrong with leaving the rising stones. This gives me no simple points. The purpose we believe is to escort the Flame General to the scene in this execution. So let's just say we have people shadowing the third. If you would join the hub, basic outdoor hybrid, I am to bond. Hey. Alright. Good, how are you? No. Yeah, I am. I just don't work today. Oh. What do you do? Amazon? Yeah, Amazon. Yeah. I'll be back. Alright, sorry about that. So this. has her mask off.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Well, her voice changed too, I think.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphonal, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
Very good.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Rauban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Oh, damn. Really is a ninja. Damn.
With me!
To battle. Better help me.
Away with you! Fine, we're getting into the good spot though.
Leave this to me.
Oh, we found him. General! He is beyond by some man managed to divide. You dare not force open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such device. The crystal braid will possess the key. Let's split up and look for it. That would not be necessary. pray do not take personal, my friend. You are the victim of harsh economic conditions. This traitor happily would not suffer for long. The spoils will convey you swiftly into the bosom of thy where I hope you to join you after the passing of many precarious years. George became. Sacred ship force. Peace, this wasn't drawing them. B square. I'll work on here. There we go. There. Where's your Gary? We must stop at. Stop at the source. The Lieutenant General places the missing keys. There they are. Oh, these are enemies. Oh, is it this way? Don't say you were Bond. So, could it be... It's over here. Shit, he's almost dead. Is it here? Come after it. Damn it. Your turn. Oh wait, there's the key. It's the wrong way. Ow. Here we go. My thanks, cough. Slowly, General. You're yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known what a clever convene to the world like. Well done, hero. That traitor, Ilbard. Ilbard. You mean to struggle on, then very well. If you will stand in my way, I will cut you down like the rest. Come, Sion, let's get this over with. Shooting this guy though, that's for sure.
I have you now.
It is nothing.
Heal me, guys. Okay, thank you.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Yeah, he sounds different. Over there. There we go. How so tough now are you?
Changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing.
The guy's voice changed.
Not a bloody thing.
So, Terry, you shouldn't have betrayed us. I trusted you.
If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our own land? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
Shit, we're getting away.
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool.
Yeah, his voice changed too.
And still you came for me. And when you're dead.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Olorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
Nani?
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
So good. The general is safe when used without. Rather, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the Endra. There have been no further activities. The Ibar and his minions have fled via some other Hercules saw the premier sign of their passing. At once, my lady. General, do them I presume, and the scions of the Son of Dawn. Who is he? Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend. I come bear a message of goodwill for your own safety. She made me drag your steps until the waking sand. Know that Master Ranger waits you there, along with others sympathetic of your cause. There's no use. I assure you, General Edelin, if you will come with me, prepare a carriage that you might travel in comfort, safe and praying eyes. Ranger's a traitor. Orange A. We saw in that cutscene. And as for Ranger via Amber, he confirms the man's story. We rest in St. Elizabeth going to Vesper Bay. Yes, the plot thickens. Brings back to the good old days when we were here.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
It's Pippin.
Father!
Pippin, my son. And Master Papashan besides.
Oh, that's your son? I remember Papashan.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
No, I just thought she died. That's no time.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji.
Which is, he's dead now, thanks to the General.
It is my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Well, that's at least better than killing her. So
Were
bad
I to
though.
guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
Maybe.
And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Facts.
As you, meanwhile,
sorry.
must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
And now count on Princess Dweller herself appearing. When if any suspicion regarding the Sultana proved more present and more strange to be done, but in rescuing Ruban, we have taken our first step to resolve matters that we couldn't have done it without you, Christian. Thank you. Of course. Hey. Who does strike by call on his link? Alfred distracted by calling his link bro. Who is it? Tataru, yes, General Ruban is now in safe hands. Well, another self-arrow, we should return at once. Pray notify the count on something. We'll see facing a the Divines preparing to resume their siege on the Holy See. The armed lord took man soon to her fate. We lacked the necessary evidence to act upon Dweller's crimes. That being the case, I probably need Marshal Troop and the others to investigate and return all haste to Ishgard. Yeah, it helped us, we gotta help them now. There's a crazy quest, the one that's for bond and everything. Damn, they're here already. They started claiming me with General Ruban Shore when I had probably abilities to watch with rumors from the driven attack. And Lord Hitcher was desperate to get hold of you, speak of who he and others are waiting for you inside, so you better head in. Welcome, sir. Should I show you inside yet? My friend, thank you for answering your call. I heard I'm sure you're not aware the Driven are once more gathering for war. As our Master Liberal, I must apologize for this summit, but with that best chef, Mr. Tyler, contact you by most direct means available. When the observation bells toll, it's a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you ever heard, a band of trappers returned from the West Clan. They saw cloud dragons big enough to trim the middle sky. New hell minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflict. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I will accept your aid, much less ask for it. See, until the 7th dawn, you are faced with the choice to remain in Abishur, Ishgard, or seek sanctuary. Your favorable choice to remain in Abishur, Ishgard, or to seek sanctuary elsewhere will not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. I don't have a problem dealing with them. The hero. Though we flee to Enzoro, Charles will see that no place in this trouble reaches for sure. Once more, the hordes are distant upon Ishgard, and once more, her very defenders must take up spear and bow. The camp will have us seek shelter from the storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow men, no hunger in a hole. We say, Christian. I would stay and fight. Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in the hour of need. I almost leveled up. Choice is deliberate how best to proceed. Choice to make this day may have grave implication for order. It is only right that the tutorial should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path of light. So before us. I know now where else you might seek sanctuary, but few places are like to be more permanent than to sit under siege. Come with the horse belt room for each cup her night shall fight to the last to shield her citizen from harm.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
Maybe.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Him.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Isart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad to be of service.
We have joined the Euphoria. You should be seeing winning eyes like your caught. Our plans for Blue was lift coming on. Should the Holy Seeds I trek first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander aid where we set for only hope that Sir Emeric will be willing to muzzle Ishkar's forces. Says on the strength of our ring assurance. Totaro asked the remaining forces man to inform the Count. For this determined to see on the Sun Dawn me to do all in the path to ensure the Ishkar and her people survive. Yes, sir. I wonder what happened to Thancred and everyone. Just be a Lord Commander, pray make it quick.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit, the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
That is a curse ceremony, but we may proceed without fear for permanent Ishgard Yahweh is nice that we can forward to the history tells that dear father will attack as soon as the horde reaches critical site. For that happen, we must track down and win over the late ice and then locate partner with Nidhogg. Sure, time is against if you're ready, send us get our task. Yo, has it begun? Sorry.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming.
Yep.
Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
Allies? What? Conspiring with them?
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this warrior of light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Uh-oh. Bad feeling about this. Tell me that guy's actually evil. Never would. What is that? However, would steal one farmer before selling forth. First of all, we must need for in touch of our plans. Then I shall wait you as St. Louis farm and tell your friend we may be sometime the road you have chosen neither short nor easy. With that, I need no man come with us, head forth to Fort Thames Manor. Or should I show you some manner? Sure. Of course, it's set to remain some time for question return to each card. Well, just be careful and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening to our news for our lost friends. If anyone can find it, it's easier to farewell for now. Look very good, you must put this on for I made it specially. No, I couldn't pause it. Very well. Hey, new outfit. It was good. Other show fits perfectly in the quarters and you're rather good. I'm glad like even pricing my new work while we wasn't like a girl is always learning new skills. I think that whoever else waits me upon I should not fear the cold. To us least I can do now once we came back to the tavern I'll never catch up with all God's best luck on your journey. Where is he? Where's Estinian? You have to say your farewells then? That you work towards that we regard as fleet I start without delay. I wish you approve those quarrel waiting you start looking. That's the first and the only movie I probably picked the trail where she was counted as the comb of the Western Highlands. That's people were served where it was as coming Africans that it's like you wouldn't have any heard actor that's been in the area. Well, Master, we'll bring you back to Fallen's Nest. Just by communicating, can be no traveling man. There is a dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I've met this young gentleman. Alfred Livray, your servant, you're now must seek to grab the information, Sir Heavensward, so to show you where the observer Jim has warned the driver gathered for another assault. We believe there may be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find those of Lady Isar that has come to Falco's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence and the heretics movements. I see that you may be well best by speak directly to my men and patrols as you return from the sleep surrounding lands at any moment, and also wish to question the night assigned to picking over the reins of the heritage of your follow that have unearthed information that could be used. My hero knows well the place I speak of. For it was he who first discovered it. This is divided force that I will stay and await and return on patrol while the two of you is a refuge. While I have completed my inquiry, I will join you there. Otherwise, use over time. Come to any good to learn what servers have found in the Heretic Slayer. All the way up there? Bruh. Damn, I can't fly. Here. It'd be more easier if I could fly. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know. How's it feel? Ouch. Ouch. Hey, we're finding more land. Nice. No! Keep away, leave me alone. Oh, nice. Ooh! Looks pretty strong. Keep away from that. Actually, I'll fight it. It's pretty strong. I need XP. Where'd it go? Ouch. There we go. Slay the beast. Or fine, you say, well, there's some different tale there. No sooner had we champed upon a pond looking shell blood than we were ambushed from the shadows by a great white beast. To us seemed to hear their forces were coming, and left behind the beast, scourged for several of our numbers were rallying wounded. You cannot carry out your duty until the creature was slain. We have not time to wait for still we despise our assertion. Alright. Oh, did the creature took me by surprise, forgive me until my hand stopped shaking. After I should prove more hinder than help. Pray go on. When you are certain the rest of these things have been slain by the explanation leader, they is say to return. Is that a bear? Aw. This music. Oh great. Damn, so the baby one and another one. Hey, you wanna help? The birds can help. Sounds the one music for Final Fantasy VII. I heard it for growling from below. You count more of the beats. I take it. The beats are slain, and my things matter. We return to you without fear of howling. Yeah, of course. I almost leveled up. Yeah, this definitely gonna level. The spiritual leader has promised to use it for Lady Iceheart. We was tracked on Lady Iceheart that not so the records we discovered the beast more in my common appeared to be in some manner of course, but we had not a lot of luxury of pursuing the concept more closely intent as we were on surviving on onslaught fangs and claws. By the way, jealous, but it should contain more than a friendly solution. We were lonely heretic. When I traced on the patrol proved fruitless, either we devised some clue from these letters or we wondered there's no fear of praying that the gods lead us right into ice ourselves. There's hardly a choice at all. Where you want me to go? Here, check obstacles. We're not going near that. Look, I leveled up. That ship was a Titanic or something. What is that? Leave me alone. Trying this whole map. Oh great. God, I thought I was stuck for a second. That would have been really bad. Ouch. Then we can't go inside. Oh yeah, I'm good. Chocobo Forest. Oh, there's a tune here. go back. I gotta get 1,090 EXP now, that's a lot. Is that a Yeti or something? Or it looks like one. There you go. Sorry for the noise in the background, y'all. Ouch. Yeah. So the button go faster. Yeah, the more you level up, the more harder it is to go to the next level. My friend told me that. Oh god, almost got the whole map. Maybe it's inside the house. Oh, that's weird. There's one. Tell it's enemies or something. Oh, the bear. So Final Fantasy has like the best music in all of gaming history. I found some few of these letters, but together it's very sad. See what secret is been kept coming from the clay campaigns. Sure. Or are these the mobile page I'd rather bow to score heavy containing the confident search. You carve my tours come spirits. Despite the ad, the country to masculine brands now 1 dozen letters. What have we here? Then every one of these pages recording the dealing between the Gornish boy and their fellows naked effortlessly. Their requests for food, clothing, all men and their self. Provision, ice hard follows most yet inhabit the ruins that we had thought abandoned. effort. Everything in town Charlie took extra effort into it. The effort of your ability to witness the refresh of the pearl shield was it not? If there's no danger to journey belong indeed, there shall lies on the side of the treacherous directified in snow that cannot swiftly be crossed. There must face fate in the Athernet as you may call our dear friend morning proceeding recreating this effort began had been short by Lady Iceheart at the time. It was soon that we saw Ether it would not be temporarily given her take of the George Mills seemed to be been in regular contact with the third by the very wager self on jail. The jet will meet him from the snow cloud without delay. Coming from raw is in a course of mapping the snow clock tunnel. Notice some a passage was covered leading into the western highlands. Was it not made possible for us to reach Australia from the side of the wall? Should house during the post is holding at the western highland entrance after the tunnel were clear, but they would not deny its entry. Just go in me. No. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, so I'm against my level. I had to guess of one of the new compilers or do no less. Can I imagine what brought you out the shop you walk on trenches town evidence you will. Assuming that came from begin self-function, we must pray to the child who does. We shall arrive at this in mere more. Though I do not expect to be gripped by the promotion, we should really be prepared for frosty reception. They are not like to rejoice in the presence of invited guests, particularly ones with our history. The president trusts you on how many ages it's endured. Maybe you should ask this a confidence. They seem a friendly bunch. You know how long this place has been here? Dogs of Ishtar, it is not enough that you banish her beloved saint. Would you not be satisfied to the ice is lick with the last drops of her blood? Say your weapon. We come under the flap apart. We only speak with your mistress that we might broke her at peace. Do you think us fools, boy, it will take more than honeymoon words to earn our trust? You walk the dragon slayer, all we know, and we know all too well that he is what he is capable of. my appreciation precedes me, decided to give us little choice. Come, brothers, may dragon wings bear us to victory. I like this very strong.
Your guard is down.
Yeah, he's good.
Focus. Release!
Whoa. I get a lot of speed from this. There's so many more, oh my god. Okay, good. Yeah, they felt like demons, just dead to remain. Fall back, brother. Retreat to the cinders. See notes on the ice over that we have questioned one of them. Or would you ask that we do not know where they make for the cinder, and so must we, even should ambush await us, certain that would be words to question. The cinder said, I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you will be delighted in us esteem. It is the heritage which referring to the dreaming dragon, and now lives are found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, is told that the Azure Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic preparation after savage struggle of the mighty creature was weakened onto the being path. If one to match it, example China, the holy sea soldier long a rain of ashes needed to begin to fall upon the sleepy serpent motion form, covering the creature of length in a shroud of grey. Of course, thick their rise, cinder and form on top of it, but be sure I speak true. Faded tale, fascinating tale, so we make haste to this action. Isol? Sure. The journey lies far beyond the west. Before we approach the frozen, we however there is another place we'll visit first until the convict general have set camp and trim pools. Their leaders generally have form of use to us. But rising from with the name of the convictors are dragon slayers. After a fashion, we're willing to each other they encounter their fair share of headache. If we are indeed walking to try, I will learn all there is to know of our foe. It sounds so gentle to speak with conviction than an attempt haste with a measure of precaution. Where are we going? What's the most ether around this area so I can transport? Well, it's not. I can't fly either. It'd be a lot easier if I could fly. Oh, they didn't see me. Yeah, there's like shockable footprints. Well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the suit rings. The convictors are we? That hard lad looks promising, but you have for a look up how you boy up. You had 3 days at the wild claimed your corpse. I beg your pardon? being also could have seen this frail youth fell heretic with thick of his wrists, and who are you to question mine? By the furry! The armor that landed the zoo dragon himself grazes our camp. Pay forget my disrespect, sir. I'm genuine leader of the conviction and fellow slave. Dragon may as well once fail or carry you into our humble camp. Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her reputation, but for I've seen not of her or her people. This my old man can be him. Someone lacks when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you, we shall. Christian seen let us make way to the game and see what information there should be held. Give me the courage. Every year's collaboration on the heretics. Surely one of these people will have courage while unto praise speak with them as you can hear. I know no heritage. You also expect me to keep to every room to remain virtue that wanders in and out of our camp. Are there anything that you have not faint idea why a heretic could pass under my very nose and I should be none the wiser? I hunt dragons, my dear fellow, the big ones. Far do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. I care not for the miserable creature that scumble upon the ground. Look for him. Why don't you go and bother Perky or someone? Enough trouble keeping these premium foes fed and clothed as it is. No business man with folks who with himself out there in the wild. Alright. That was a big help, thanks. Samurai, can I help you with my lord? Heritage is that what I've never seen myself by the aim to say I haven't heard a thing or two. We'll be careful and information can share with us. The gods know we've exchanged precious little from talking to the rest of these people. If it please my lord, I'm pretty soldier by trade, though not much of one. If I'm on it, and this it weren't for the love of stabbing folks that I took up the spear, see? No, it was by order of Sir John's father, so long as they keep paying my wage, I am fussy as to what they help me to do. Not everyone's patience me got put in a low last to get pleasing to service store long before they've seen their second battle. Most the god think on how fair it all is. Don't take much for the hair to turn heads for why here the some promised freedom tends to do it. That makes me Lady Isa was able to expand her flowing so swiftly. Say some of mine crumbled down there to shroud me, and after a second told me they were off to Western Highland to let me set your fire. That's how you let the heretics know your sins upon during the apparent sign of some purple smoke, and the bastard comes to you. So that's so why then I am minded to start fire. Purple flame. Extinguish the person will fight to lord the heretics. If we are to lord falls in our precision, then we must find means of producing a signal purple hue. It so happened I once heard the tale of a traveler who dropped the hide of a holy young into his campfire side from terrible sins. The story also so discovered until how the smoke from the small flames was triggered for deep violence. You are a monster hunter of some sort, or you not should prove a different taffy to procure a number of hides. We may need to burn more than one ear of the heretic noise or beacon. Master, if you and I should gather wood for the fire, it will take the both of us to find enough to fuel in the frozen wasteland. Let's meet again with the dream enjoying the fruits of our labor. Okay. Axe. And those things are huge. Are we getting one of those? I can dodge that. There you go, slay the monster. There's another one. How to get back up there? That is bad. Oh, there we go. By the 12. There you go. In the cleanse of always in the experience of master for he must have been the privilege of bringing him heavy lives we need.
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
There she is.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here. So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me, that which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
Sure, I guess.
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Heavensward in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Heavensward, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Heavensward ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound.
It's like a love story.
In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
Seems so. Story like that.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
But it was him who took it?
Good gods.
Right?
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him. Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
The heck, you good?
Is aught amiss, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Here's the little dragon.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
What is that? You encourage yes, pray just me as yes, if you wish this passing training is not the face to bring us together. Thus, never did I think to walk alongside the warrior of light, but he was full of such unexpected allies. We made our way to Travania, then the chill of the Western Highlands on the way I will soon be under the shipping canopy of the Chocobo forest. Okay. Here's in the Chocobo forest.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Arn, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind. To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
We now stay on the return for the path, so all will take us far to a mirror the forest range. We long and during my sense that we take our rest of it up ahead, so that we're probably provision. There's a village here, but the oddly land of the soul demon drain, and which you live in so pretty a place. The wild chocobo of Telfer was built by hunters who made the living, capturing some of the beasts to lead emerge of his acquaintance of mine. Being a generous soul, he will no doubt welcome our arrival, and he will also pose more recent knowledge of the road we seek travel. I chose there are no objections. Only to these ceaseless chat, if we are to meet the acquaintance of yours, let us do it before Ishkar burns. In here. Well, take my hand on Calmay, we have visitors. Oh, anything lovely you soon. It's been too long, girl. They has more gem that it has. My companion and I am putting yourself all my will stay in till for the while and prayer for the next leg of our journey. Of course, stay long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest out of the area. It's been absolutely bleeding murderous of late. Pretty but I'm not sure I understand. Do right now bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did yes or not explain things to you, boy? You've seen the tower and caught me all about, haven't you? If you were flying up above the camera, you'd barely be able to see the ground. And as you expect, the local waterfall is canny enough to stay hidden beneath the delays, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere and we can do our piece. See, thank you for the explanation. You're welcome now and we won't saw you so here, but dragon ain't the only thing you need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. That was fun. It's a long stream though. Alright guys. Alright, follow my Twitch at